Good afternoon, everybody. The question I want to ask you today is, what is strategy? My team and I, what we find is a lot of our clients will say to us, strategy is, well, you need to create a strategic plan. So strategy is, come up with a vision, come up with a purpose, define your core values, set a set of goals, and that's your strategy for the next 1 to 2 years. And I say, absolutely, that's a key component of having a strategic plan. But strategy and strategic thinking is really, there's another piece. And the first step to that is define your competitive advantage. And to create a competitive advantage comes through learning how to differentiate yourself. And before you say, okay, well, we differentiate ourselves through great service, we got different products, we've got, a great process inside our company, or we differentiate through our people. I said, whoa, hold on, stop. You're going to differentiate yourself because you define a target market. And in that target market, you understand it's being underutilized or underserviced. And you stop and then say, okay, what's the value chain in that target market of how those customers are being serviced? What's not working? Where are customers frustrated? And once you then understand the value chain of how those customers are being serviced in that target market, then you can bring your value proposition of how to be distinct. Stop going inside and looking outside, and start looking outside and saying, what's a target market we want to serve, and how is it not servicing their customers well? Then you create your value proposition to serve that value chain in that target market, and then you create superior profits. So the way you measure strategy is by competitive advantages. And the way you're going to determine you got a competitive advantages is because you get sustainable superior profits. So let's give you an example. Apple. Apple decides they want to get in the retail business. So they pick the target market. We're going to go and sell our electronic products into retail, and we're going to go set up shop in big malls. Great. Lots of competition. You've got Best Buy, you've got other electronic companies, Staples, it might be Future Shop if you're in Canada, other electronic stores that are directly in competition that I can go to within 5 to 10 minutes of a shopping mall. So Apple says, hold on a second, let's look at the value chain of how those customers are buying products. So they looked at it and dissected it and said, there's a lot of problems. Customers are frustrated buying electronics through retail. You walk in, you're generally going to be accosted by a commissioned salesperson who doesn't have strong technical knowledge. Their inventory controls are going to be sketchy. And 4, then I got to go stand in line and purchase the product through a cashier. Apple says, those are frustrations for the customer. That value chain is not working for the end customer. So they said, number 1, we're going to bring a value proposition of do away with commissioned salespeople. We're going to have salaried people who are highly skilled and trained on Apple's products. And if we can't answer the question, then we're going to have this genius bar over here of a super guru guy who can answer any question. 4, we're going to have strong inventory controls. And then 5, we'll do away with cashiers and have the person be able to buy the product right from their person that's taking care of them using their iPod or iPhone and scan it, and you're done and you're out of there. Apple's stores are super busy. Why? Because they understand their value proposition into a value chain, into that target market that was underserviced, and then the customer said, wow, that's taking care of me. So, next time you think about strategy is competitive advantages because you've learned how to differentiate yourself in a target market that's being underserviced the way they need to. Therefore, you create sustainable superior profits. Thank you.